Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mohita and I love to travel for food. And this is my second day trying Nashik's street food. The one thing that I've definitely taken notice of about Nashik's food culture is that the people here do not shy away from experimenting with the food. Both the eaters of the food and the makers of the food. And I'm starting with Mauli Kadhi Samosa, which is getting so famous these days. So 2 years back when I came to Nashik, I tried something called as the Kadhi Bhel. It was so delicious, it was so unique, it was so surprisingly flavorful. I decided to also give a try to Kadhi Samosa then. This is a very typical Maharashtrian preparation of Kadhi. The regular samosa, they sort of chopped it up in chunks, added some nylon save on top, and then the garlic and red chili chutney. So this is that Kadhi Samosa. I'm also going to take a bit of that chutney, put it on the samosa piece that I have chosen for myself. Scoop this up, give that a shot. Tearing up. It was super hot. I didn't think it would be. Totally burnt my palate. It's good. It's unique. It's really good. It's also light. It has the sourness coming from the buttermilk, from the curry, and then the samosa is crisp, and there's a lot of potato filling in there. Biting into this samosa now, not taking much of the curry. I just want to taste the samosa. Could you hear the crunch? A lot of traffic, but it's still crunchy. Part of the samosa. So the middle part of the samosa has nicely soaked up the curry. The curry is really well made though. Spoonfuls of this curry. Goes so deep down into my soul. Love the curry. The curry is really nice. Again, going for another bite. This one filling plate is just for 20 rupees. The second stop we have made for the day is at Bagga Sweets, which is already fully crowded. It's self-service. यहाँ पे उनकी कटोरी चाट बहुत famous है. That's what we are going to try. So, because it's quite crowded, time लग रहा है, तो हमने सोचा बीच में तब तक एक लस्सी ले लेते हैं. तो यहाँ पे मैंने देखा कि काफ़ी सारे जन मैंगो लस्सी ऑर्डर करे थे. So I was like, oh hey, let me try that too. And look at that mango lassi and all of that malai. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's such amazing homemade malai. I'm going to dip that spoon into the mango lassi and taste this. Ah, this looks so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. You know, it actually reminds me of this other drink called Piyush. It tastes like liquid Shrikhand. That's what it tastes like. Oh, so good. Oh, I'm going to take some of that malai again. Just a little bit because, wow. I mean, whoever will say no to that malai. Dip that in. Have one more. Okay. I had no idea I'll find something like this here. Definitely make a display of this thing. It's really famous and they are very social media aware. What they did is first laid out all the tokeries, then they added this special chola masala and then also added the pudina chutney. They also put the garlic chutney, the red chili garlic chutney. After that, they put their own dahi, so feta hua dahi, जिसमें सिर्फ शक्कर जाती है, so it's मीठा dahi. And they finish it off with different spices, जैसे चाट मसाला है, जल जीरा मसाला also they put. They also put some red chili powder. And finally they topped it off with some nice freshly chopped coriander, and this is the final product. But an indulgent process, and as I said, they make this whole show out of it, which just sort of increases and builds your appetite. Finally we decided to just come back to our rickshaw and eat. I managed to break some of it. I'm just going to pick up some of that masala into the tokri.
so good. I'm going to see if I can pick some more up. There. I have to say, this is not the most easiest thing to eat. Definitely not. Oh, that's a mouthful of flavors. This is so delightful. Also, the dahi is cold, which is actually very refreshing in this weather. Bite into the raw onion, the raw tomatoes. This is really nice. And surprisingly, the dhokri has remained very crunchy for a very long time. I'm going to have that dahi. It's such a perfect balance of sweetness, sourness, and the spice coming from the pudina chutney, like the green chilies and the red chili powder. Because the dhokri is like a mesh, usme sare flavors aise atke hain, you know. So when you bite into it, it just all comes like bursting out.
So the rickshaw wale bhaiya who is taking us around this area, the old Nashik city, Panchavati area, even he told us that he makes his regular 4 p.m. snack at Bagga's. And now we are at Bappa's. So this is Bappa's Pav Bhaji. They make different kinds of Pav Bhaji, also like special kinds of Pav Bhaji. So the one that we are really interested in trying is their Kolhapuri Pav Bhaji. And they have warned us like multiple times that it's very spicy. I have eaten Kolhapuri food before, so I don't know. I think I can take it, but now that the warnings are coming in, I am a little worried. So I just tried asking the owner what they add in Kolhapuri Pav Bhaji to make it spicy or like to make it special, but that's supposed to be like their secret, so I'm not going to get my hands on that information. It's quite a lot for one person. We are going to share this among 2 people, and what they do is they serve this butter on the side separately. So there is, I don't know if like this is extra, I'm pretty sure because it's Pav Bhaji there's already some butter inside, but I'm going to scoop this one in it too. Some preparation needs to be done always, like there is so much DIY happening in a Pav Bhaji. So there are like college kids in the background who are creating a ruckus, but I'm not going to say anything to them because I was the same when I was their age. So I am picking up the pav, taking a spoonful of that bhaji with some nice butter in there. Very nicely picking it up with the pav. The pav is super light and it's very hot. Everything is very hot and warm to the touch. Okay. It actually tastes like a mixture of 2 dishes, like pav bhaji combined with something else. I can't quite point my finger on there, but there is definitely the dry red chili, the Kolhapuri dry red chili coming through. And at least in the first bite, it's not all that spicy. It's definitely spicier as compared to the regular pav bhaji, but not all that spicy. Maybe it's like going to be some kind of a latent spice or something, you know, जो बाद में लगता है. But abhi ke liye though I am finding it extremely tolerable. I'm going to taste this a little bit more. I need some more raw onion on that bite, extra raw onion. So I'm really going to become like generous with that onion there. Collecting all of that in the pav. Some more. There's definitely that extra kick from the garlic. Like the garlic is completely overpowering that taste in a very good way. I like it. It's definitely worth trying once, and it's also definitely very significantly different than the regular pav bhaji that we eat. Yeah, that's getting spicier with each bite now. My nose is acting out now. I'm going to need something sweet after this pronto. Right, so my mouth was burning. It was on fire by the time I finished the pav bhaji. So we decided to make a stop at Asha Lassi immediately afterwards. There are so many kinds of lassi at Asha Lassi. There is one called Anjeer Badam. There is an Oreo lassi. There is a green vanilla lassi. So we are trying 2 lassis here. The one that they recommended is the Kaju Malai lassi. जो plain lassi है, उसमें वो मलाई ऐड करते हैं और ऊपर से काजू ऐड करते हैं. That's it. The kaju actually tastes good in this, but not all that much. But the lassi is really nice. So good. It has a bit of that rose essence.
It's so thick. It feels so good, especially after that Kolhapuri pav bhaji.
And the second lassi that we are trying is called the Gulabe Khas Lassi. It was so pretty. The pink color was so beautiful. I'm definitely not going to skip this one.
Actually mix everything in that glass now, because there is a lot of gulab syrup that is like settled at the bottom. So I'm going to whisk it very gently. Now I'm going to take a spoonful of that gulab lassi. Yeah, that gulab is coming very strongly. Yeah, the flavor of gulab. I mean, obviously they've also added like a petal, more than a petal. Taking that malai also. It's good.
The last stop that we're making at is this zomblastic pani puri, which they're claiming is the Ayurvedic pani puri. So I asked them why they call it the Ayurvedic pani puri. So what they mean is that the normal pani puri masala में उन्होंने काफ़ी सारे medicinal herbs add करके रखे हैं, जैसे तुलसी है, आंवला है. Also what's special about this is the puris. They have these weird canoe shaped puris, like not the regular round puris that we see everywhere else. He said that there are 222 benefits of eating this pani puri. I'm having difficulties believing that, but hey, it's pani puri, and plus they also have a certificate for the water here, so it's clean pani puri, so I'm gonna eat it, benefits or not. Puris are also made of a mixture of rava and urad ki dal, which is why they're healthier than the regular pani puri, and plus they also hold the water for a very long time, like for about 15 minutes. They're not going to leak. So now I'm going to take the first taste of this Ayurvedic pani puri.
Those. The mixture, along with the bundi, they also put chana. It's nice. I would have liked some more tikka pani. I should have told him before, I guess. It's a little sweet. I think it was just one of the puris that had slightly sweet chutney in it. It's pretty delicious actually. The pani is also really nice. The taste is good. It has gone a bit soggy though. It's not like completely crispy.
And with that, I think I have eaten a lot for one day. Thank you so much for staying throughout this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely had fun filming this one for sure. Also, this video was sponsored by none other than mohitanamjoshi.com. It's my very own website that provides voiceover services. So if you have a documentary that needs a voiceover, or say your company is making a corporate AV, or you want to get something short like an IVR recorded, or something long like an audiobook, look no further because I have you covered. So for English, Hindi and Marathi voiceovers, head over to mohitanamjoshi.com now. And with that, I will see you again next week.